could say. If you've got the space, then let's talk about it. I'm up for your type of day. You pulled away just to... Blue moon, tune in tonight. Put you in that mood you like. Spirit moving, now loosen you up. You don't care, who cares? Look at you now, it's magic. Filling up glasses, looking like an actress. Ay, you just wanna listen to a classic, bouncing like a mattress. Man, I'm out of practice. Ay, sick of how slow just living's been. Hard to get right, being limited. You just wanna go where the rhythm is.
Reggiano.
Want to get that?
Sweet Italian. Okay.
Yeah. Sweet Italian sausage.
was the collage we made a couple weeks ago, and I was excited about it. 1, 2, 3.
Moved on, turning the page. New spot, she's burning the sage. If he knocks, she'll turn him away. Said he's never begged, well he's learning today. That's it. Been living with less than a bit. Awful wish to make the wrong thing fit, but it's hard head sticking.